Marvy. With us here in the studio, live, give it up, number 3. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, man. So, let me put this down a little bit. It's better. Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Yeah. I'm working a lot of stuff, so it gives me a lot of inspiration. So
super.
I feel good.
Yeah. Thanks that you took the trip all the way to the studio here.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from?
Amsterdam.
Yeah. Okay. That's not too bad.
It's
not
doable.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, can you describe a little bit for the audience how did number 3 sound come about?
Well, in the beginning, I was really inspired by like the trance that everybody knows, like the very melodic stuff, the uplifting stuff, and then the last couple of years, I tried to incorporate more of the. I collaborate with one friend. He plays electric guitar. I try to incorporate some electric guitar, some strings. So I also love soundtracks, so I try to kind of blend the soundtracks and the uplifting trance, and sometimes I still make, the typical trance. But yeah, it's like trying to do different instruments, different cinematic stuff. So yeah, that's basically the last years how I'm doing, what I'm shaping the sound.
Do you have like a musical background in like school education?
Not really. I studied like musicology at the University of Amsterdam. It's like more like a theoretical study, and I learned a lot about music theory. And before I was not even knowing about scales and stuff, and now actually I know more about that, and it makes me make stuff faster because I kind of know the little tricks about. They are kind of simple tricks, but they are making it so much faster to create stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
Sounds good. Yeah.
It's like a math, but it's also magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know maybe all about it.
Yeah, definitely. So you blend, as far as I know from your sets, you make it like a journey. You blend progressive and the uplifting styles. How do you decide where a track sits within that spectrum in your sets?
Well, the last sets I did, they were like 1 hour or 2 hours, and then I love to start with a couple of. I only made like 3 or 4 progressive tracks, so that makes it very easy for me when I want to start with these tracks. And then I want to mostly start with 123, and sometimes I can end at 138 with little steps. And I have a lot of tracks which sit in between, so I think because the tracks I made, they are not all the same BPM, so I think it makes it easy for me to structure the set. Yeah, so but for today I had a little bit different something in mind, but you will hear it later. So not a typical slow to fast, but just you will see it. You will hear it later.
Teasing already. Tracks like the Tree of Life and the Moon, they really lean into the cinematic storytelling vibe. Can you walk us through how you built that emotional journey for those tracks?
I think the Moon is actually more like a uplifting kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And what I did is just. Yeah, it's really like, how you say it? I just create like a long melody, and then I just build some layers, what a lot of people are doing. And actually, the Tree of Life is a bit of old song, and I have a lot of new stuff which is not online, and they are more. I can talk about that. They are more like they start from also like a melody, like 16 bars or something, and then I try to make long intros and make them a little bit atypical from the typical trance. So like a little bit different structure, I guess. Other like I also love every normal type of trance. I just try to do something different.
Okay.
With sometimes like a long intro with like a sweeping stuff, and then it goes into a beat which can be a little bit strange, but also it can be interesting, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
You already talked about the 1 hour set here on Time for Trance. We're very curious now. But what is your ultimate goal as a DJ producer? More gigs, more.
Yeah, well, I have some like ambitious plans because I contacted some people who also play instruments like strings, and my friend who plays guitar, and I have the idea to almost bring it to some kind of concert setting when I will play some keyboard and I will be the DJ, and then I have some people around who play the other instruments, and it's a bit ambitious. And my idea is to bring that to some kind of small venue in the beginning, and maybe also in the trance clubs, but that's it can be a bit tricky because people are not really used to that, I guess.
No.
We see Ottaviani does it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like the live thing, and some other people do it. And Armin are really inspired by him. So yeah, just thinking to make like a concert crossover with the club stuff and just seeing if people like it. And maybe I will also do two things, like more the DJing and also the live stuff, and just do both.
Did you see our episode with Diana Gill with the violinist?
Yeah. Well, I saw her also in the set where Izzy did her launch
very cool
party, and it was really pretty. And this is kind of what I have in mind, actually, something like that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
sounds good.
Yeah,
very ambitious, but hey, go for it. Yeah,
that's a good thing to start with, no?
Yeah, super. Any gigs planned, or where can people go see you?
Not yet, actually. This is a little bit quiet. I did some stuff like in the Friends for Trance in Bussum, was really fun. Yeah. And then the Boxmeer, the Oblivion Indoor Trance Festival. And right now it's just focusing more on the producing, and I want to finish like some. It's really ambitious, like an album with all this cinematic stuff, and then maybe from that I will try to get a little bit more gigs, to have like this kind of this clear sound, and then just show that to people, like this is my product, and
okay.
So I'm more producing than DJing, but it's like I love it both. But just for me, DJing is like to show, what I made.
So book him.
Yeah, well, if you want to hear this special style, then why not?
Yeah, right. We'll be back later on with some rapid fire questions, but for now we'll go back to Charlie. While Charlie is banging away on the techno beats, some rapid fire questions for our guests. Number 3. Just producing or just playing sets in the club?
Well, if I have to choose one of them, then I would choose producing.
Producing?
Yeah.
Okay. Club nights or festival nights?
Oh, that's a hard one. I would still go for the club nights.
Yeah.
It's like this dark feeling, and it's just different. All the smoke and everything. Yeah, it cannot be beaten by the festival.
Vinyl or live or digital?
Ooh, it would be, that's hard. For now, digital.
Okay.
For now.
Classic trance or modern trance?
Modern trance, yeah.
Do you have one word to describe your music? Just one word.
I would say mesmerizing.
Mesmerizing.
Yeah.
Cool one.
Cover it.
Okay. You got us all excited for after the break.
That's good.
We're looking forward to it, man.
Thank you. Me too.
Yeah.